What is inside LED TV? These are curiosities that many people around the world they are having. They are asking themselves what is inside LED TV. If you know what is inside LED TV, let me know in a comment. So outside here on the market, we have many brand of TVs. We have LG, we have Konka, we have Samsung, we have Skywolf. There are many. But today they are using the same technology, digital technology. So let me get you through in this video. I show you what is inside LED TV. This is Engineer Felix. You are welcome to my channel, Felix Techno. We increase your knowledge through technical videos. If you are new here on this channel, make sure you subscribe. Another thing I can't forget to tell you is that don't keep this video as a secret. You can share it to your friends. If you have some opinions or ideas to give, let me know in a comment. Give it in a comment, drop it in a comment section. So first of all, I have to loosen these screws attaching, holding these table stands. They are right and left stand by using this universal screwdriver. Also here there are two screws. Another thing I'm going to show you is that here you see there is a hole. You use this long noise plier. You push it like this and you do like this to open this kind of TV. That's how you do it. That's why I'm going to use this long noise plier. But I'm not going to rock the insulator because it is mine. Let me do it. See? Also at this side also I can do it. So here there is a screw I forget to loosen. See? Now we can shake like this. There you go. So now I hope like this everyone can see what is inside the TV. Such big TV like this one. It is being controlled with this one part. This is the main board. And this is the speaker. This is the magnet of the speaker. It gives us sound. It is right and left speaker. For stereo audio, these are speaker. You can see there are two. And these are the cables going to speaker. This is main, which store all the instruction and programs. All the programs are stored here, this part. These are the interface port. This is optical audio out port. This is HDMI port. This is analog video port and composite port. This is in audio, right and left, white and red. This is for composite. And this is power connector, because this TV uses an adapter. There are other TVs that will find the power board here. Power board here is removed. The part is similar to this one. You see? AC voltage is inputted here, and you can put it here. This. You see? So AC voltage is inputted here. And instead of using a adapter, there are some TVs which use this power board, but this one it uses adapter. Let me show you the kind of adapter that it uses. As you can see, this is adapter that this TV uses. This is a power cord. There is a rain fuse here to protect the TV once there is a short circuit. Also, this the part which supplies the voltage, needed voltage there. It supplies 19 volt. 19 volt, 3.42 ampere. This is adapter. As you can see here, this is cable going to the LED backlight. Here inside here in the panel there is LED. You can see here this hole. These are the bars of backlight, similar to this one that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to open everything here because it is a TV that I'm using now. I don't want to mess up. Inside in it there are LED array like this one. These are LED. You can see there is a symbol of diode here. LED is light emitting diodes. They are the diodes which emit light when they are being supplied by electricity. They take electricity from here, from this port. You can see inside, they are similar. See this color here. Inside there are LED like this, LED bar like this. Here they are three. 1, 2, 3. These are cables supplying those LED. They emit light when the TV is on. When this LED they are faulty, the screen will be blank. You will only hear the sound coming from the TV. This board that you see here is timing control. Video signal, it varies in space and in time. Also here I can show you another circuit. This is the ER receiver board. I can detach it here. This is IR receiver board. It receives the signal, light signal from remote control. Also here you can see there is a push button here. When your remote is not functioning or is dead, you can use this button. I will show you in my next video how to use this key button when your remote is not working. I will show you in my next video. These are the cables. You can see here there is a main engine IC. There is a serial flash IC. Also there is SD-ROM IC. There is a tuner. So here you can see there is another interface at the side. There is USB universal serial bus and HDMI 1 here. High definition multiple interface. HDMI 1 here and HDMI 2 here. It has two HDMI. This is optical audio out. This is a panel here, the screen. For mine, I call it panel, or you can call it screen. This is a screen. These are the FFC cable which supplies the video signal, synchronization signal, or clock signal to this panel. So I hope this video has helped you out